Hello there, Virgo. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of September 14th through the 20th. I was just about halfway through this video and an unexpected belch came out of nowhere, and I was so embarrassed about it that I just deleted that whole video. Now, why is it less embarrassing to tell you about it than to let you hear it? I'm not exactly sure. But let's get going with your forecast. Ace of Clubs in reverse. This just means on Monday, Virgo, you are going to be making other people feel inspired around you. So either actions or words that you're doing, that you're putting out there, are going to be inspiring some people around you to find a new way of handling things, or maybe even to doing things completely new from what they have done before. So very cool thing to be an inspiration to those around you. Tuesday, what you have coming up, Virgos, is you have the Page of Coins in reverse. The Page of Coins in reverse just talks about having a situation with money or with material goods that you find out some kind of information that you wish you hadn't heard. So this can be finding out that maybe the water heater is going out, or maybe the car has a flat, and so you're going to have to repair that tire. Or this can be finding out that, you get an invoice that's bigger than you expected, or an invoice for something you weren't expecting to have to pay for. Anything like that. You get the idea. We don't need to dwell on that. But that's what I see coming up for you Tuesday on Tuesday, Virgos. Now, Wednesday, what you have showing up is you have the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse just talks about that you're making a decision on Wednesday, and I do feel like you're procrastinating on it since this card came up in reverse. You would like to have more information before you make this decision, and it is between either two people or between two groups of people, possibly even more than two, but it is a decision that you're trying to be as fair as you possibly can about. And so that's why you would like to have more information to make the decision. Here's the catch. I'm not sure that you're actually going to make this decision on Wednesday, at least for those people who haven't seen this video. Maybe you guys will. But the catch is that you're not going to get in a whole lot more information. You're never going to have enough information to feel like you can make this decision in a logical way fairly. And so you're going to end up having to trust your intuition to come to the best possible conclusion on this particular decision that we're seeing. Now Thursday, what we have showing up is we have the Page of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse is basically like saying there's two ways that this is coming in. So I'm going to hit the yucky one first, and then we'll talk about the good one, because I always like to end on a good note, and I don't really like talking about the yucky stuff. So one of the ways that this is coming in, when a Page of Cups comes in reverse, this can be somebody telling you that they're not very appreciative of you or whatever you've been doing for them. So this would be kind of a typical interaction between a teenager and a parent, because the teenager generally thinks that he or she knows everything, and they come to a point where generally speaking, they're not so appreciative of what the parent does because they really don't get it yet, but they think that they get it. So this could be that would be a good example of the type of situation that I'm talking about. Now, I don't feel like that's going on for all of you Virgos. I do feel like that's going on for a few of you, maybe 30 to 40%. But for most of you, what this card is talking about on Thursday is that you are going to be passing along a message of love to somebody else. So passing along a message of love can happen in a lot of different ways. This could be a card, it could be candy, it could be, offering somebody an engagement ring, but this could also be just being there for somebody, just being a shoulder for them to cry on, or being a sounding board for them as they're kind of processing and working through some things. I mean, a message of love can come through body language, can come through the things that we actually do, can come through gifts, can come through just our tone of voice, or even what we say. So there's a lot of different ways that this could actually manifest for you on Thursday. And I do feel like for the majority of you, this is actually you passing along a message of love to somebody else in your sphere of influence. Now Friday, what we have coming up is we have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is an interesting card because if you see there's 3 cups on the ground, and they look kind of empty, honestly. And then you've got this fourth cup that's being handed straight out of the sky. But the person doesn't see the fourth cup because he's too busy looking at the ground. And the problem is the Four of Cups really talks about self-pity. It talks about having that pity party. Woe is me. My life is so... we won't even keep on going. But anyway, the thing about it is, if you can catch that energy coming in and turn it around, that's the best thing you can do for yourself, because a pity party is not productive for you. It's not productive for people around you. It's not productive for your enemies. Well, maybe it is productive for your enemies. But anyway, it's not that productive for yourself or people that you care about. So you don't really want to have a pity party, even though while you're in it, it feels just so good and so justified. I mean, it feels great, sort of. It feels like we need it, like we deserve to have this pity party. The thing is that once we're out of it and we look back at how we just felt really terrible. But we defended it to the hilt. So if you start feeling pity party energy coming in on Friday, the thing to do is quit looking at those cups on the ground and start looking at that cup that God is handing you. Start looking at that cup of opportunity that is being given to you, and start focusing on that. Always, always, always focus on the positive. Because if you focus on the positive, you can move forward in a positive direction. So if you can cut that pity party short, good for you. That's going to be a big difference for you. Now, Saturday, Virgos, what we have showing up is the Star card in reverse. The Star card in reverse is just telling me that on Saturday, you're feeling a little out of it. You're feeling out of touch with physical reality. You're also feeling out of touch with cosmic experience or cosmic communication. So you're kind of feeling like you're free floating all alone out there, trying to make decisions all alone. It's a really tough place to be. And so, you know, the first advice that I would give you is, number one, get grounded. Find a way to get grounded. If you can get out in nature, get out in nature. That will help you so much. But you know, if you can't do that stuff, if you have some way to help yourself to come back into your awareness of this moment, that's what you really want to focus on when you start to feel this lost feeling come in. Now, Sunday, 9 of Coins in reverse. 9 of Coins in reverse is just telling me that you're looking at your life or your lifestyle on Sunday and realizing that there are some things that you want to change. Now, don't get me wrong, we all have things that we want to change about our life or our lifestyle at any given point in life. Otherwise, we wouldn't be growing and expanding all the time. But this is a little different in that this thing that you want to change about your life or your lifestyle is something that you want to change right now. And you begin taking steps very quickly to change that thing about your lifestyle that you're not so happy with. Okay? So that is your week, Virgos. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I do appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, and for all of those of you who have had a reading with me, all of you who will have a reading with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, one and all, for your support. I do appreciate it so much. Everyone have a fantastic week. I'll see you back here next time. Peace out.